I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm back out in the garage. I'm still messing with the Micro Minis. This might be a video of its own. Anywho, I started out talking about you gotta have a starter box. It takes a battery. Swapped out batteries because my little garden tractor battery in there was dated 2019, so it's like 7 years old ish. 6.5, 7 years old. It was struggling. When I would turn the power bar on, I wasn't even getting 12 volts. It looks like I need to charge my big battery. But anywho, I took it now, started to put this bigger battery on. Just got a battery, got to have the glow plug box. You got to have some way to haul the tractors, and this is what I'm using now for most of it. This is what we started with, a plain old toolbox. This is, what is this? I don't even know. It's stuck down in there. It doesn't, the board doesn't fit the box because when we first built the board, this was one of the first boards we built. When my son was in 4-H. This might be our original chassis. I think this might be the very first Pro Stock chassis we built. It is. Anywho, it's a little different than what I had running earlier. This has got a different brand of engine. It's a Norvel. Does not have a throttle. It's got a just a needle valve. Is it turning? It's either turning or the thing's slipping on it. I don't know which. Yeah, it ain't. I don't think it's turning. No, it's turning. Anywho, so with the Norvels, you start spinning them over, and you got to open the needle valve, and when she gets there right, she fires up, and that's how they go. Anyway, I quit pulling this tractor because, like I said, had lots of issues with with the Norvel not wanting to start, and I got tired of messing with it. It pulls. It uses a different style of point the camera what you're filming, talking about. I mean, different style of glow plug heater. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna take my fuel thing in the house. I'm gonna get some of that other good fuel. See if it'll take off on the hot fuel. If it will, awesome. I've got, I don't know if I can raise the hitch up more or not. I don't remember. I say this is the first one. I don't remember. I think it is. Because we were trying to make it look like the Allison pulling team UB special looking thing with the brown body and the UB sort of looking hood squared on the front, whatever. Because I've got one of the things in the Pro Stock, when you get in the 3-pound, front end weight is very crucial. So there's ways of lightening up the rear end. One of them is to actually, you see the rubber sticks out past the rim. You actually cut the rubber down because the smaller tractor doesn't need as much rubber. That takes a lot of weight off, and the guys also cross drill them. It helps. It takes weight out, and it helps soften the tire up so it'll get a better grip. I don't know if I'm gonna go that much effort. I'm gonna see if I can get the thing running. If we can get it running, then we'll worry about what we do from there. And I can't remember on this engine that's in this tractor if it's been worked over or not. The Norvel's 061s, several different versions of carburetor. The long throat helicopter is definitely better, and then you can drill out down through the, get your finger out of the way, dummy. You can drill out down through the body of the carburetor and open it up with more air in. There's some work you can do on it's 2-cycle, obviously. There's some work you can do on the ports to clean off some of the sharp edges. Can't remember how much work we did on this particular engine. One thing about our starter box, because on these, the way the exhaust shoots straight out the side, I built the box with this, that's a blue shop rag, to catch the oil and stuff, because I'd been to pulls where guys are starting the tractors and they're just blowing the exhaust right on the competitor, and I wasn't going to be that guy. So I'm going to go get some of the good fuel, get her fueled up. So on the glow plug box, we got lights down here. We got a hot and cold that tells you kind of where you're at temperature-wise, how much juice you're putting to the glow plug, and then we got a continuity check. And this is saying we're hot with good continuity, so we shall get some fuel in it, and we'll fire up the Green Hornet and see if it'll go. And one of the things starting these, when my son, my wife gave me so much crap when my son was pulling, because of the amount of work I put into building the tractors. But when it came time to start them, basically I would put this block of wood over here, and I would stand in front of the tractor and operate the starter, and he would be at the back of the tractor adjusting the needle valve. And when it would fire up, he'd pick it up, he'd carry it to the track. He did all the hard work of actually operating the vehicle. I just built it. Anyway, Mama snuck in on me again. She's over there. I'm gonna get some hot fuel. We'll get it fueled up, and then we'll be back. All right, it's got fuel. We're all hooked up. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith the hot fuel is gonna be the savior of the world, but who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe. She don't want to go. And that's why I quit pulling this thing. All right, before I got to show you. It's getting fuel, because there is a puddle of fuel right there. That is that dark spot. That's all fuel. Why? If I've got a good heart, if in fact my glow plug is good, and I'm getting that much fuel, why won't it go? I don't get it. I'm gonna try again. We'll see. got to be something wrong with this motor. I don't know what it is. Shows I got a good plug. It should fire up, but it don't. Cut that off. I had to charge the battery. I don't get it. I had 4 different plugs. I had the glow plug that was in the tractor, and 3 I brought out. When I clip the clip right onto the glow plug, they all glow. I'll put this one in here, and I don't know, we'll see. I'm not gonna say. As soon as I start saying this is what happened or is gonna happen, oh, back up. It don't. Again, we're back to the Norvel. No throttle. You gotta tweedle the deedle. They're back on there like that. Said bad continuity there for a second. It runs. I will say one thing about the Norvels. They will clean your sinuses out. Good Lord. That's why I got the smoke pad on the backside, because if you can imagine, you're here, guy over there's firing one up coming right at you. Whew. Ugh. Sinuses are, oh, good Lord. But it runs. Sweet. So I'm going to suck the fuel out. We'll get it back in the old school plain old travel carrier box because I don't have any other place to carry it. I think. I don't know. There's really a part of me let's put them skinny tires on the back. Get my scales out and weigh it up. See how much more we can put out here. But I don't know. There's one of these. Oh no. No, I got them all the way up. I can't tell. Don't remember. I can't remember. On one of them, I had to hitch all the way. We had to. No. That one might go up higher. So it might be worth the effort of getting the wide tires off and getting the skinnies on. And I've actually got a set of wheels that are slotted. It'll be even lighter than these. Well, what I would be putting on in place of these. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is put this away, close up shop, get all this cleaned out because I got to get Mama's Jeep in. It's supposed to be stupid cold again. Get all this cleaned up, get stuff back in the house so it stays warm-ish and stuff. Man, I'm kind of honks me off and I didn't pull this thing for 2 years or whatever because it wouldn't start. I was tired of messing with Norvel just because I had green lights on, but it would not run on the plug that was in it. But it'll run on this one. So we're not going to monkey with it. We might change some stuff on the back here, which means we might need some more weight out here. Hope we need some more weight out here. So, the more we can get out here, and more we get the hitch up, more hitchy uppy, more bitey with tires. Anywho, all right, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna call the micro mini pulling videos done. I kind of like this tractor. The body's not real. It's not really prototypical of a real molding, sort of. But it was supposed to look like the Allison pullers, which they stretched the hood way out, had the flat UB special front end. They had brown belly. I'm okay with it. It kind of looks like a tractor. So anyway, I'm gonna box this thing up and get it back in the house, or maybe I'll just put it on the board and take it back in the house and see about doing something different with the wheels and tires in the back, because I got to work the wheels anywho, so those got to come off. I don't know where my scales are at. I got digital postal scales for weighing these things. Anyway, I'm rambling now. This is where I'm at. 3-pound pro stock National Micro Mini tractor puller, nmmtpa.org maybe, or .com, .net, I don't know, something like that. Look it up, find it. When we're on Facebook, find us. Big shout out to the Beer Money Pulling Team guys, because they've been promoting us really hard. Really appreciate all that. This is a hobby sport that goes back to the late 70s, like 78 or 79. There's some controversy when it started and where it started, but yeah. Anywho, that's where we're at. I think this thing's gonna make it back to the track, and that'd be awesome. Might not pull over the poop, but yeah. Anywho, I'll be back.